Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another very exclusive video. What we're gonna do in this episode, guys, is we're gonna pay our respects to the burial of a particular content creator. RIP to BrainWavezz Advice Topics LLC. You know, there comes a time in life, guys, that a person gaslight, love bomb, lie, manipulate, and there comes a time when you have to put the nails in the coffin, so to speak. I want this video to be our how can I say, our final goodbyes to a guy that is a snake. This particular YouTuber, guys, been lying about a lot of things, and I sat back quietly, just kind of watching, letting him lie, manipulate. And it come to the point where in this game of chess, I understand how to play my move. What I'm gonna show you in this entire video here is a private conversation between me and BrainWavezz. I came to this guy privately because I thought he was a brother. He ended up becoming just like New Breed. Same thing. He started to do the same thing, the same smear campaign, the same competitive jealousy, the same lies, the same comparison stuff, the same talking about my wife, kids, everything.
It's like the same spirit.
The same demonic spirit.
That's in everybody.
And it's like it jumps out of people, and he's doing the same thing. Now he's claiming that he got 2 wives. When this ninja ever had 2 wives? And he's saying, well, Ringo only got 1. And I'm like, what?
Then he's calling my name.
Yeah, he's calling your name. But how about Bobby? Oh, I know your whole family, fam. I know everybody. Isn't that your wife's name? See, when you call my wife's name, I'm going to call your wife's name. Imagine his wife's name is a man's name. Bobby. Anyway, guys, I got a lot to share in this particular live. Well, not live, it's pre-recorded. But then again, it's still live because I'm doing it, right? And I don't know what it is with his audience. It's like they're stupid. It's like BrainWavezz audience, guys, are very stupid.
And then for the record, they saying you controlling me.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody controlling me.
Controlling.
I just know how to stay in my lane, in my space, in my place.
Guys,
as a woman should.
Hit that like button. Now, what I'm gonna do, guys, is I don't know what it is with the internet. This idiot does videos and he nitpick at everything I do. Everything. Even my gloves, guys. Like literally. Why is he wearing gloves?
And they just kept asking, why is he wearing gloves?
Why is he wearing gloves? Hold this. I want you to come a little close and film me. Look in that thing right there. Look in this, Marsha. Okay. You're filming me. Right? To the dummies on social media, why I'm using gloves? Because I work out. Do you understand that? If you actually worked out, you would know this is to protect your hands and also to give you a grip. Let me show you what you're not doing, BrainWavezz. Let me show you what you're not doing. Right? Let's go.
camera went off.
Come to the park and do that.
Camera
Nothing
went
is off.
Oh, okay.
Now, that is why I wear my gloves. For the idiots that are on social media talking crap. Now keep in mind, guys, I didn't clip nothing. I am working out and doing content.
Why is he huffing and puffing?
Well, yeah. Guys, he's doing reactions to my videos. Why is he huffing and puffing? Because I'm working out, dummy. Something you folks don't do. What am I supposed to do? Go ahead and do 20 push-ups straight. Go do it. And see what happens with your ear. People are dumb as hell. Make sure you click that like button, guys, if you're entertained by the video. Now, where's Belena? She back there? Okay, guys, so what is this all about? Well, I'm glad you asked that question. Those of you that have been following the platform, you know, or should know, that I had cut off BrainWavezz because I've learned that he was a snake, somebody that was plotting on me and my family. And I didn't quite know it until I started putting the puzzle together. And I realized that every time I would do videos, he would copy me.
Yeah.
Every single time. My wife can literally tell you this. And it's to the point where it became disgustingly sick. He would copy me every little thing I do. Now, today, 2026, this man is on YouTube saying
You're copying him?
that I'm copying him. I'm the OG. I'm the one who's been on YouTube since 2006. Why would I need to copy an idiot who just started doing YouTube? He's telling people that I'm copying thumbnails, titles, talking points.
Really?
Who the fuck is this dude? But guys, today it ends. So, back in 2025, I contacted four brothers, one sister, in regards to an issue I was dealing with. Am I correct?
Yep.
A personal issue. An issue we all go through. BrainWavezz is one of them. All the other men and the women that I hit up, we had conversations. We broke bread. They understood. And everything was cool. I got a lot of advice, encouragement, support, you name it. These people came through for me during my darkest hour. BrainWavezz never came through. Till this day, ladies and gentlemen, BrainWavezz Advice Topic LLC never supported my platform at all. Never. But he goes around and he tells people that I used him, that I benefited from him.
For what?
And I'm like, I never got anything from this guy. He's literally a lunatic on social media lying in order to sabotage my work, my platform, my family. Guys, I am telling you, I found out that this guy was behind my back, talking to people privately, trying to sabotage all my supporters, trying to turn everybody against me, trying to cause me to lose financial support once he learned about an issue I was dealing with. What is that issue? Let me explain. In December 2025, I basically was at a breaking point. What breaking point, you may ask? Financial. When I came down to North Carolina, guys, I sacrificed everything that I ever had in order to put my family in a better situation. I saved up every dollar.
Now or never.
And I decided that if I don't do this now, it's gonna never get done. We were living in the projects. I had recently got fired during the pandemic from my job because I didn't take the jab. And
people saying you're retired.
Yeah, I don't know these people. Literally,
they think they know you, they don't know you.
I don't know what's going on. But on his platform, they're like, he's retired, he's this. They're talking about where I used to work. These people all in my business, gang. They're sick individuals. And y'all wondering why I roll solo. Why I say I don't trust people.
And they're only getting the information based off what you're saying.
But it's not just information about what I'm saying.
They're not finding out.
They're gossiping.
Yeah, gossiping.
Behind the scenes. Thinking they know me. They don't have a clue. What I am, who I am, they don't even know. But let's get to it. So, after the pandemic happened, I lost my job, a great paying job. And it's because I didn't take the jab. I didn't get fired because I was a bad worker. I got fired because I didn't want to comply with a mandate that was satanic. I'm not taking no jab. And I knew that would be a bad idea for me and my family. So I began to save all my money. And I saved and I saved and I saved. Up to about 110, somewhere around there, right? 110,000. And I said, we're gonna move. Where are we gonna move? We didn't know where. But being that we were in connection with New Breed at the time, New Breed had this land initiative thing in North Carolina. And being that we were cool at that time, we went down there, we saw the land, we saw this, we saw that. And we kind of was looking around North Carolina for a place to stay because we wanted to go either North Carolina or Florida. And I said, you know what? I'll go to North Carolina. And it wasn't because of just the land initiative thing. I really liked the environment, especially because we did our research, right? And we decided we're gonna move. Keep in mind, guys, I ain't have my own vehicle yet. I didn't understand exactly how this is gonna affect my household. I just felt that it was the right thing to do at that time. I felt that as a man, and I think I was 47 at the time. I was about 47, I'm 49 now. I said, let me make this move. We did the move. From the day we did the move, guys, it's been a struggle. Because as a man who lost his job, as a man who had to provide for his household, a household of 6, it's been a very, very real struggle. And I was able to maintain and did what I had to do, despite any of the issues that I was facing. Long story short, New Breed and I had a fallout because I found out he was a snake. And if you want to know more about that, go watch all the videos. I don't got time to explain everything. Once that took place, New Breed went on a smear campaign. His smear campaign basically caused a lot of people that were supporting my platform to stop supporting my platform because they were more believing him and they didn't understand that he was lying the whole time too. Now look at him today. Him and his very same baby mama, their relationship is destroyed. You know why? Because God don't like ugly. Him and his baby mama lied about me and my wife, distorted information, when I never made a promise to give that man not $1. I contacted him as a brother that was in need. And if you really understand the struggle, that's why I needed him. Because at that time, I didn't have my license. So I couldn't drive the truck. Instead of him be a brother, he took it to social media and claimed that I owed him money. People began to condemn me. People started to pull their support from my platform once I did the move. People that congratulated me, people that claimed they were happy for me, began to turn against me because of the lies that he put out about my family. And it caused me to go through a transitional period where people that were once loyal and supportive stopped supporting. And it was a financial hit against my household at the same time. But I managed to budget. I managed to live within my means. I managed to do what was necessary to keep the family afloat. But at the same time, during that fallout, there was a lot of back and forth, a lot of videos being made. BrainWavezz somehow connected with me and Rollo due to the fallout that happened with New Breed. And keep in mind, guys, BrainWavezz have always been a dude that been copying me way before the fallout.
Yeah, you beat that.
Way before the fallout. I didn't even know who this guy was. I used to see him on YouTube. You know how the algorithms send you videos? And I used to be like, why this dude is always copying me? But I kind of just forgave that and just figured, well, it's flattery. It's just somebody that admires you, you know? But once the fallout happened with New Breed, he became a guy. That's my daughter over there playing. So
he made his way in.
He made his way in somehow by claiming that he did the reconciliation. Remember that?
Yeah.
The reconciliation with the brothers.
Feels what you feel.
Right? And because he had a fallout with New Breed as well, it was almost like we shared something that we agreed upon. And I think that is what made me believe that he understands me.
Right.
So you get it? So we began to communicate behind the scenes. And over time, it sort of like was a brotherhood. At least that's what it appeared to be. Now keep in mind, none of these guys were my friends. None of them. They're just associates from social media. But at the same time, I've always been a private guy. A guy that kept to myself. A guy that just stay out of the way. And people always accuse me of isolating myself. And they don't understand that I don't trust people because of these reasons, guys. I contacted BrainWavezz to tell him that I am dealing with a financial struggle. A struggle that I've been dealing with since I moved to North Carolina. And we all go through struggles. And I thought he was a brother. I thought he was a man who understood life as a father, a provider. These are things that as men, we're supposed to all understand. So that when we hear another man going through something, it's not a time to mock that man and put him down. That's the time to say, you know what? I hear you, brother. I'm here for you. Whatever you need support, whatever, encouragement, I'm here. I contacted this guy, shared all sorts of things that I'm dealing with. I'm gonna let you guys hear all of the DM messages, word for word. I'm going to let you hear his responses, and I want you to be the judge. with all the negative things that you hear that man saying about me right now, making countless videos, 6 hours, 5-hour live streams, back to back to back. This guy is worse than New Breed. I would never reconcile with somebody like New Breed. But this ninja named BrainWavezz, he is the worst person I have ever met in my life, guys.
You never shared nothing like that with New Breed.
Because I never talked to New Breed like that.
Nope.
Never. I thought that BrainWavezz was a true blue brother. I told this guy things that I'm dealing with, along with 3 other brothers. Now, the 3 other brothers that I talked to about these issues, they never came into the public trying to throw dirt on my name. They never tried to shame me and laugh and mock. They never did that, guys.
That's wrong. Wrong. It's evil.
So, it's evil. It's sick. This guy took all the personal things that I put out there and basically shared it with the public. He didn't play the private info. He basically talked about me in a way like, oh, he's broke, he's poor, he can't. He's using the things that I shared as a weapon to attack me.
That's like a woman's scorn.
Yeah, and it's all because I cut him off, guys.
That's crazy.
Because I don't want him in my company no more. I realized that he's a snake, and I said enough is enough. I can't have this guy around my family, because I found out behind the scenes he was doing everything trying to destroy me, guys. I'm talking about he was doing everything trying his best to sabotage my home. It's like any little support I would get on YouTube, he was trying to crush it. He was trying to go to my biggest supporters, guys, and make them think that I'm doing something bad, to the point where even if it sacrifices him, he didn't care, as long as it would stop and prevent me from receiving support. This man was benefiting off my platform, ladies and gentlemen. This man was eating good. I'm talking about people that were supporting me financially. They were supporting him financially because he was connected to me.
Everything is we.
And he got to the point where he started to go around making it seem like me and him is great friends and, you know, this and that. And it's like he got so attached that it became an addiction, an obsession with me. Mm-hmm. And once I let him go, the man went on a major smear campaign. Started to tell everybody that I'm a not an NPC, or what is this, a narcissist, a demon. Telling everybody that I'm smear campaigning him when I'm not doing that. I'm just telling you guys the truth. So it got so toxic, the man is now, in this day, telling everybody that I'm broke, that my wife is a tether, that I'm a tether, that I'm this, I'm that I'm all this stuff, I'm a demon, trying to get everybody, guys, to turn against me. Why? So I don't earn no money. The dude is a motherfucking devil. I'm telling you guys. I want you guys to listen to this video in its entirety, because I'm gonna play all the DM messages for you. So sit back, enjoy as you listen to these DM messages, because I'm not ashamed of a struggle I went through or what I go through, because if it can help you guys, then that's a blessing.
It's gonna help them in a lot of ways.
This is going to even make my enemies not like BrainWavezz, because they are going to see and hear for themselves in the DMs. You're gonna hear me talk about what I'm going through. This man is gonna be talking about, yeah, I'll be praying for you, brother. I don't want nobody out there to know what you're going through. We gotta protect that. And you know, he was just saying all this stuff like he's a brother, but he was a snake the whole time, guys. Not only that, once I cut him off, the man sent me DM messages trying to bribe me with money. He tried to bribe me, ladies and gentlemen. He was trying to bribe me so that he can stay within my company. I said, hell no. I didn't even respond to the DM messages. I didn't even respond to them because I knew he was a devil. I knew he was a devil. And I knew that if I even try to keep that door open, it's going to only be bad news. He recognized that he did dirt. I was telling this guy behind the scenes, not even behind the scenes, in videos publicly. I said, bro, you see what I'm going through? You see what's happening? You should react to my videos to bring some attention to it. The man wouldn't even react to my videos. But now he's reacting to my videos in the negative in order to gain views and support. It's absolutely sick, guys. But anyway, guys, I want you to listen to this. That's why I took this long to get to the point. Because I want you all to hear the truth of the matter from these DM messages.
Everybody's gonna learn.
These DM messages show you the truth of what really went down and why that man is scorned and going on and on and on in the public talking about me in a negative way.
People, friends.
This video is going to show you why I don't trust people. It's going to show you everything you need to know. Belena, let's go.
Come on.
This is going to show you everything you need to know, guys, about what's happening. I got to get on out the park. I think they close at 7:30.
Everybody else left.
So guys, we got to get on out of here. The rest of the video will just play through. If I have to add more, then I'll just add more. But I want you to understand that BrainWavezz is a devil, a very sick individual. And if this don't teach you the truth, I don't know what else will. To the haters, you're not gonna listen to anything. So it's not really for you to learn. But I guarantee you, even you will have an issue with BrainWavezz after this, because you will know what's really going on. So rate, comment, and subscribe, guys. I'll catch you in the next video. I'm out. Peace. Enjoy the rest of the video.
Hey, what's going on, man? I had wanted to talk to you about the situation with this new breed guy. I'm pretty much done, you know what I'm saying, talking about this dude, because, and that doesn't mean you have to stop doing what you do, because, you know what I mean, you're doing a heck of a job. The reason why I have to is because the man is an energy vampire for real. Like I'm not even trying to joke. The man is an energy vampire, a real life demon in human flesh. And it's just something dark about that guy that it's like it takes my time. And to be honest, like, I'm dealing with a lot of issues behind the scenes with the platform, like with the monetization. It's like the ad revenue, all that stuff drop like very low. So it's like I'm dealing with a lot of stress and a lot of issues, and I have to get myself back on track with my content. It's like, and it's not just about him. It's a lot of different factors, but his situation played a major role in the circumstances kind of switching up, which is causing me to, I guess you could say, fall on hard times. So it's one of them type of things right now. So I'm pretty much falling back from talking about this dude, because like I said in my videos, I don't know if you heard it, I said I don't get paid when I make videos about New Breed. I don't get paid for that. And so if you think about all the videos that I've been publishing about this guy, I don't make money from those videos. I mean, if somebody posts a super chat or something like that, that's cool, but that's not really doing that. You know what I mean? So it's like I lost a lot of opportunity to make money. And it's affecting me now. Big time. You know what I mean? And I talked to two of the guys behind the scenes about what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's very, very stressful time right now. And I really don't like to go into all the details. I mean, the brother, they know the deal already. You know what I mean? But like, I gotta fall back on talking about this dude and focus on just getting back into my rhythm of making content, because if I don't, you know what I'm saying, it's gonna put me in a bad place. Like, it's already a bad place already. You know what I mean? I'm dealing with a lot of stress. You know, the other day, you know, it was just real bad, and I had to contact one of the brothers behind the scenes, tell him what's going on, and you know what I mean, got some encouraging words and stuff like that. And it's just really crazy right now, you know. So I got 2 videos I gotta do that you could say kind of involves him. The one with cloning cloaks, I gotta do that video because I feel like cloning cloaks is probably waiting on me to say something, you know. But I'm not gonna really focus on New Breed. I'm trying to just stay away from that dude, man. There's a dark energy on him that is really sick and satanic. It drains everything out of you. And that's why I made the video. I'm done, because the constant competition, like the video you did today, I already had this video. You know, like when you was like, you're the only one with the exclusive and all of that. You know, I just let you rock out, do your thing. I already had the video. I screen recorded his video from the beginning. From when he went live, I screen recorded it because I didn't know if you had it. I was going to give you the video, but then I remember you said you have you call that stuff the members account, something like that. And that's kind of crazy because you have a members account and he don't even block you. That's wild. That just goes to show that he don't even care, because you have a members account. He could have been blocked you and whatnot, but I guess you can't block a member. I don't know. But yeah, I had his video already, but I already told myself I'm not making no more videos about him, because here's the thing. And I don't know if you noticed this. I stopped literally making videos about this dude. I know you noticed for a couple of days, I didn't make mention of this dude. And then he makes that video throwing shade again. And it's almost like he do this because he want attention. And also, I'm going to send you my phone number, bro, because I have to step out of my zone of where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? And moving into the new year, I don't want to be so damn isolated that I don't give people opportunity. You know what I mean? Because I already done let 2 other brothers get my number. I think 1 sister. And I'm just trying to, I guess, change a lot of things that I was doing in this year, 2025, and kind of switch it all up, because I don't know if you heard about Forever Studios. He's supposed to be getting not Forever Studios, brother Zato. He's supposed to be getting married. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you heard about that, but I'm gonna be attending. So I don't know. I'm not sure if you're going, but most likely he probably is. You know, because I think he said something about you guys was pulling up or whatever the case is. So I'm definitely gonna be there. You know what I mean? Even though I'm dealing with a lot of nonsense right now, and basically it's financial issues, bro. You know what I mean? Like the platform, I don't know what's going on, but it's like a lot of people been hating, and they haven't been supporting the shows, man. Like, people don't hit the like button, people don't support no more, and it's almost like they see you where you living, and they just don't want to support you now, and it's crazy. So it's like, it's a real bummer. It's very stressful. Very stressful, because it feels as if though I'm spending more money to maintain where I'm at and not bringing anything in. So it's sort of like a panic type situation. It feels very fucked up right now. My apologies for the cussing, but when you're in that type of mindset, it really got your mind thinking. But it's also a positive too, because it allows me to talk about my issues and keep it real with everybody. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of times people look at cars and house and this and all this other stuff, and they think everybody's perfect and got everything popping. But I literally maintain a whole family of 6. So it's not easy. You know what I'm saying? It is not easy. This ninja new breed, he don't maintain no family of 6 or 7. He don't do nothing. He's just in a house with one woman and a baby. That man ain't doing nothing. That man is living on Easy Street. All those ladies is on public assistance, SNAP benefits. I'm not on that mess. Everything I do is with cash, bro. Cash. Bro, if I need to get dental, I gotta go pay out of pocket. And to be honest, I don't even have it, bro. Like, for real, for real. No capping. Because why? I invested everything into what I'm doing here. A major risk. But at the same time, I got to go through it by faith and see how far the rabbit hole go and whatnot. But it's really, really tough. Really, really tough, bro. So that's why I'm letting you know I'm not going to be making no videos about this dude, man, because it is draining. Draining because, man, I can't believe how much I lost, bro. I lost a lot, to the point where it's like, man, it got real bad. So that's why I switched up my content, and my platform is like, it feel like I just renewed everything. Like I started over. It was almost like doing all that content about that dude drained my whole spirit, drained my platform, drained all the energy, to the point where it's like all the viewers just left and they're gone. And it's like I'm trying to salvage what's there, trying to rebuild it, get back into the momentum of just doing content. You know, I had just finished doing a stream. I think it was somewhere around 3 a.m. And I got real frustrated because nobody was in the live show. I'm like, damn, where the heck is everybody? You know, like how you trying to put out content, you're doing what you got to do, and you don't see nobody. But then I realized it's 3 a.m. in the morning. Like, who's going to be up at that time watching? And to be honest, my analytics clearly tell me that my viewers are never on at that time. You know, the faithful few who always show up to our live streams, those are the faithful few. They're going to always show up and show love and support and stuff like that. But I'm talking about average viewers that probably never comment, but they always there. You have to always check your analytics and find out the time they be on. That's normally the best time when you're supposed to post your content. That's a strategy of how you use your analytics. And I noticed you use something called, what the heck is that software you use? I'll be seeing it in your videos. Something, let me see if I can get into this computer here and let you know what the software is you're using. Someone called vidIQ. I don't know what that is, but I'm trying to get into anything that can help with optimizing the platform on how to make things work so it could grow. Also, another tip to help you with your platform, only keep this between you and the group. Do not share these things with nobody, man. Go into your YouTube studio. They have something called Axe Studio, right? Use that AI feature, man. Use it. Ask the AI about your platform and what needs to be done. And it really knows your platform. That is crazy. The AI Axe Studio is powerful, man. You got to talk. Listen, it is a real assistant, but it's AI. And you got to ask AI about your viewers and what they're looking for. And it will tell you what to do. It'll show you what kind of content your audience are looking for. That's going to help your platform, man. So look into that. These are all the type of things I used to tell New Breed. I built New Breed up, man. That man did not know how to use YouTube. He didn't know how to do anything. That man didn't know shit, bro. Like, I taught that man a lot, put a lot into that dude to help him grow. And then it's like, he did all of that growing only to try to compete with me. And that's the thing I don't understand. There's no reason for this man to be still trying to compete. And he's still doing that. Like the video that you reviewed, him talking about, yeah, we're jealous of him. Like, what the heck? Jealous of what? Like, how could he say somebody's jealous of him and this? And no, he's saying all of that stuff because of one thing. He lost a lot of resources, money, subscribers, everything. The same way I'm going through what I'm going through, he going through the same thing. And it's probably worse. It's probably worse, man. So it is what it is. I'm just gonna continue to put out some content. I'm trying to get back into my rhythm, but it's difficult. It's really, really difficult, man. Because when you looking around and you're like, you know, you got things to do, you got responsibilities, and then it's like you looking at, okay, I can make a video, and then when you do the video, it feels like nobody's watching the video, nobody's hitting the like button, and it's like, oh my goodness, bro, like these people, bro, they not even supporting this damn work, bro. And it's like, it's urgent, you know what I mean? And you know, you don't want to be on social media talking all your business and saying this and that's why I speak to you guys behind the scenes, you know what I mean? So that it's sort of like therapy, because, you know, you have to get it off your system, you know what I mean? Or else you're going to lose your mind. Like I was telling one of the other brothers just the other day, man, like I literally broke down in the house, bro. Like for real, man. People don't understand when I be talking to my videos and I be telling people, listen, man, y'all don't know what people going through. Y'all see the surface level, but y'all don't understand, bro. I literally saved up, fam, $100,000, bro, and spent every last dime, bro, on this entire move coming to North Carolina, bro, to try to get my family out of the projects, man. So when I see all this hate, man, I'm like, dog, y'all don't know what I've been through, man, just to make a move, man, to put my family in a better situation. New Breed never made no sacrifices. That's why I don't respect him as a man. I came from the gutter. You understand? I lost a job that was literally paying me over $90,000 a year. With overtime, you could clock in $120K. You know what I mean? And I would always hit like 10, 105. I didn't do a lot of overtime, but certain times I would clock in for a year, you know, 100K, but most likely it was always 90 something thousand. And you know, I was doing what I had to do, saving money and doing this and putting this aside and all that other stuff, you know. But I finally saved, and then the pandemic hit. So by the time the pandemic hit, it's like, okay, what do I do now? So I said, hey, let me just do my YouTube. And I said, okay, cool, I'll just do that. And then I started to save money with the YouTube on top of what I was already saving. And then I just decided, man, hey, it's time for me to get out of New York, man, because it's too much crime, too much stress. I need to come out to the country where it's a little more quiet, where I can have some peace. You know what I mean? And I talked to my wife about it. I was like, look, I'm going to roll the dice, man. I'm going to roll these dice, figure it out. Just going to jump ship. It's now or never. I'm 48. And I looked at it like, if I don't do it now, it ain't never getting done, man. You know what I'm saying? Never going to get done. I'll end up just being in the projects and just kind of just sitting there at damn near 48, 49, still sitting in the projects. Not saying that it's a bad thing, you know. I'm not ashamed of where I was, but the point is, I'm still a man. And as a man, you want to do better. You know what I mean? You have a lot of people doing their thing. They're getting houses, they're getting cars, they're doing this. of course you want to come up that ladder, but you got to sacrifice, you got to make moves. So it's one of them things where I just had to do what I had to do. And I seen so many people do it. I seen so many people get up, they relocate, they just jump ship and figure it out, you know? And that's what I did. And it literally was a journey. So that's why with all of this fallout stuff, it's very shocking and sad that dude switched up. And when he know the circumstances, he know where I came from. New Breed was at the projects, bro. That man lied. That man told his viewers that I was living in a 1-bedroom apartment with my 4 daughters. That's a lie. We had a 4-bedroom apartment in the projects, man. 4-bedroom. How could I have a studio in a 1-bedroom apartment? Does that make sense? How could I have a studio, right? And then have 1 bedroom. So where the kids sleeping? Where my wife sleep? Where I sleep? That don't make no sense. I have 4 daughters. They're grown. Like, why would he do that? Because the man was literally on demon time the whole time. He was trying to sabotage me. The whole time he was jealous. He saw when I was moving out that projects, he couldn't believe it. He couldn't believe because, again, he was comparing himself to me. He was looking at himself and he's probably like, wait a minute. I get all these views. Ringo wasn't getting these views. How is it that he's able to leave the projects and here I am at this townhouse? Because remember, he was at that townhouse thing or whatever. He was living in the townhouse. I don't know if it was a townhouse or it was like a projects in Atlanta. I don't know. It looked like a decent area. So I don't know if it's like the projects or whatever the case is. But he said it was a 2-bedroom townhouse. Now, why would New Breed leave a 2-bedroom townhouse to go lease a house? He was good where he was. He only have 1 child, right? That child can go into that bedroom and then he can have the other bedroom for him and his lady. And then he got the rest of the house. There was nothing wrong with where he was at. He just wanted to be like me, not realizing that he's taking risk because competition and coveting thy neighbor is a dangerous thing. So he went along trying to covet, trying to copy, try to keep up, not realizing that me doing what I'm doing, I'm going through my struggle. You know what I mean? And I'm keeping it a buck, bro. It been a struggle since I left New York, bro. A struggle. Since I left New York, ain't nothing been like everything okay, everything good. It's just that it gotten worse. You know what I mean? And it gotten to the point where it's like you start being concerned about, you know, how long you will be there, or, you know, will this happen or will that happen? You start to worry. And that's something that I don't like because I teach against worrying. I teach against being concerned and fretting yourself because stress is a killer. And that's something you don't want to do. So that's why I said I have to make the executive decision to leave that guy alone, man. Just leave him alone. Not because I'm scared of him or anything. It has nothing to do with that. It's my mental damn health, bro. Like, because when stuff start affecting finances and I'm looking at how I'm going to pay this bill and how am I going to do that? And, you know, I got to tell my kids, oh, I can't do that today. I can't do that this month. That don't feel good as a man. You know what I mean? Like, it don't. Like, I had wanted to buy a new phone because the phone that I got, I can't live stream with the new setup. But I can't even go do that right now. You see what I'm saying? That's how crazy it is, man. And that's why I'm keeping it a buck, because I'm not fake. You know what I mean? Yeah, I got a lot of nice things, but that don't mean nothing. That's stuff that was been bought. And the thing I don't like about social media is a lot of times people see the things, the materials, and they think everybody got it. No, that's not how it is, man. People be struggling for real. And that's why I always try to be honest with people, man. But the thing is, with social media, everybody's waiting for you to fall. People like hearing bad news. People like hearing that, oh, things is not going good for you. Or, you know, you got a struggle going on, or you're having financial issues. People like to hear stuff like that because it makes them feel better about themselves. You know, I just like to share what I'm dealing with because that helps me dealing with the stress. Because I don't resort to drinking. I don't resort to smoking. I don't smoke. I don't do none of that stuff. You know what I mean? Just the other day, I threw out literally a whole case of Corona and a whole case of Heineken that I had in the pantry. I just took everything and threw it out. You know what I mean? Because I don't just grab a beer to drink a beer just to drink a beer unless it's a celebration. You know what I mean? I don't just drink alcohol or beer or whatever just to do that. I don't do that because I don't want nothing to affect me in any way, because I learned from my mom and the things she went through. Not saying that there's anything wrong with having a beer. If I'm hanging out with the guys, you know what I mean? Let's say, you know, me, you, Rollo, Zat, whatever, we all linked up. Then of course you can have some drinks because y'all chilling. But just to be hey, let me go get a bottle and no, I'm not doing that. Especially if I'm stressed, especially if I'm dealing with issues. Won't do that. So I had took all of that mess and threw it out, you know. And yeah, man, it's something that I got to do because New Breed has a demon on him that is for real. A real demon, and that demon is taking me off of my goals. It's literally making me focus on trying to prove something. But here's the thing. No matter how many videos I make, nobody cares, bro. That's the part that really irks me. Is that I'm putting out all these videos and it's like people are not even caring about the truth. It's just like, look at all the passion you put in your videos. All the work you put in your videos. And it's like, damn, where the people at? Where is everybody? It's like they don't care. Just the other day, you saw what New Breed did. He sent out them damn curses while you were streaming. You literally was out cold. That's crazy. You literally was talking about how those witches and warlocks be using these. They get you when you sleep, and then you end up falling asleep. That's crazy. And then when you bounce back up, you had all your energy back again. Almost like they threw something out there to throw you off. And that's exactly what I feel New Breed been doing in my situation, man. You know? And you know, there's a lot of stuff that, listen, man, let me tell you, man, we've been under spiritual attacks. I don't talk about these things. I really don't, because like I said, you know, people got to break bread. That's why I'm trying to, I guess, open up a little bit more, you know, because I talk with you guys, but I don't really talk with you guys. Real talk, you know, and I'm trying to step out of my regular zone. And because ever since the situation happened with New Breed, it's like I just stay to myself because that dude, he knew too much, man. He knew too much. And he used all of that stuff against me. And I don't like that. I really don't like that. The fact that the man was in my house, walked the damn floors, and then just switched. And that stuff is wrong, man. The documentary is still going to drop. It's just that I'm not focused on that right now. Right now, I got to get back to doing content and build back up a rhythm of just getting back into the algorithm and just having content, man. Content that people will look at and just build back up the audience and make the audience appreciate what I do again. Because it seemed like all them videos about New Breed, all that did was just killing my channel, man. It was just killing the momentum of the channel. Yeah, I'm speaking the truth. Yeah, I'm doing the right thing. And I'm not saying you are doing something wrong. My point is, if the spirit of the Most High got you doing the videos about New Breed, then take up that mantle and do what needs to be done. I'm just saying, for me, my mental health and my family right now, I don't got no time, bro. I do not got no time. But like I said, I got 2 videos that I gotta do that involves him. Not really like if I'm going in, but it's one video I gotta respond to Epic Mindset. I gotta respond to a video that he did, and I gotta check him and show him something to make him see, is he gonna continue to follow New Breed after I reveal the information that I got. I wanna see if Epic Mindset is a man of his word or a hypocrite, because I got some details that is gonna shock Epic Mindset, and it may end up putting Epic against New Breed. He may end up having a fallout with New Breed after I reveal the info that I got. And then the second video is about cloning cloaks, where I'm going to address that video. And that's it. After that, I'm done. You know what I'm saying? I'm not mentioning him. I'm not talking about him. I'm not making no videos. You know what I mean? If you make a video, I'll be, in the clouds, or you might see me pop up in the live chat. I might say a few things. But other than that, I'm not talking about this dude no more, because that's what he want, bro. The man literally is a demon. He waits. Listen, I haven't made no videos about New Breed in weeks. And then he drops a video talking about he's responding to all the haters and why they hate him. And I'm like, bro, I'm not even talking about you. And you're making videos? And then he goes and he put it on members only. Why? Because what he's banking on is that I will go and make a video. You made a video? Why he's not mentioning your name, man? Why New Breed is not making videos talking about BrainWavezz? Why? He's waiting for me, man. It's sick. It's satanic. He's harvesting energy, bro. That's why I feel the way I feel. That's what energy harvesting is. That's what he's doing. He's harvesting energy. And the way he do that, he get you preoccupied with him, and you end up not fulfilling your channel objective, and your viewers end up leaving and they go view somebody else, and you lose money. The man literally went and bought a chair similar to mine and brought the chair outside. And then he's drinking tea. And like you said, he put 2 tea bags in the cup. In other words, let me outdo him with the amount of tea bags. Like, it's sick. This man never drunk tea. I'm always with a tea cup in my hand. I've been doing that since I was in New York. I'm not saying you can't have tea, but come on, man. Who does that? The man was sitting down in his house with a blue light next to an art frame and popping a soda or some sort of bottled water with the can, or some sort of top can hit the floor to try to sound like me when I be snapping my Coca-Cola can. I'm like, dude, man, you're copying every little thing I do. That's draining, bro. That is so draining for him to be doing that type of stuff, and it's harvesting energy. So to prevent him from harvesting my energy, I got to leave him alone. I got to literally leave him alone and starve him out. Starve him out. Like right now, the setup that I got, he don't know what I'm doing. He's listening to my videos and he's trying to figure out, how is his audio sounding like that? How is Ringo able to do that? Because his audio sound like garbage when he's outside. Well, when I'm outside, all you hear is my voice. You don't hear no background noise. You don't hear no wind. You don't hear anything. And he's probably losing his mind trying to figure out, how am I doing that? He's never going to find out because I'm not publicizing my setup. Now, if you guys pretty much was around, let's say if you guys was at the house or at the studio or whatever the case is, then you guys would be privy to that information. That would just stay within the group. But for him, he will never find that out. Because again, I taught that man a lot of stuff, bro. That man didn't know nothing about social media or anything. And that's why a lot of content creators don't really like to teach, because other creators want to go ahead and outdo them, and that's not how business works. Learn how to be a team. You work together, you're able to build together. Working against someone and competing against somebody is a bad idea. Very, very bad. You know? So I'm not going to make no more videos about him because I got a lot of things that I got to do. You know, I'm going to do what I got to do. Now, on my Ringo TV Raw channel, I'm going to set up a 24-hour stream. And I'm going to stream all of the content that I did about New Breed. That will be streamed on my Raw channel because those are old videos, but I need for people to see the videos, you know? So I will be doing that. I will also be streaming every video I ever made about New Breed together as a 24-hour stream and just have that stuff looping and playing and looping and playing. So it's going to take a long time to edit all of that stuff together, but I'm going to do that. But as of making new videos, I'm not making no more videos about that guy. I'm pretty much done. After these 2 videos that I got to do, I'm going to, you know, the documentary going to be done at a later date. I'm not thinking about that right now because, like I said, it's red alert right now. Like it's really stressful. Like I'm trying to be as calm as I can. And what's so crazy is when you guys see me on camera, I'm just doing my content and people don't know what I'm dealing with. They have no clue, you know, and think about how many more people are going through things and people have no idea what they're dealing with. They have no idea, man. So that's all I'm going to say. I don't want to be too long because I know this is a lot of time. What, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35 minutes. I don't know if you got 35 minutes to listen to voice notes. That's why New Breed was pissed. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm gonna get up on out of here. I gotta get me some rest. And when I get back up, I gotta get back to the content, figure out what I'm gonna do. And yeah, take care of some business. My fam went to New York, so they pretty much not in North Carolina. They left the other day. She went down there for the holiday things and stuff like that. We don't celebrate no Christmas, but we don't celebrate no Christmas in the house. At the same time, I let them just go do them. You know what I mean? She want to see her family, her mom, her dad, and take the kids and, you know, just kind of get away and stuff. So, and even that is an issue, but at the same time, you know, I just kind of let them just go and do their thing because it costs more money for them to go ahead and travel and do all that other stuff. So it just causes more issues, man. But you live once and it's like, just go ahead and do it, you know? But being that they're not in the house, it allows me time to kind of think of what I got to do. But even though it's stressful, even though it's a rough time, I don't know, man. It's sort of like when you're uncomfortable and you're in a place where it's like you feel like you're losing yourself, you're losing everything you built. It kind of make you focus more, if that makes sense. It kind of it forces you to grind. It forces you to make content. And I feel that with the New Breed situation, it put me in a state of laziness. Not that I'm lazy, but it kind of like crippled me to the point where I was not really even putting out content. I was more making videos about him every day. And you're wondering why people kept saying, oh, you're obsessed, you're this, you're that. That could be a part of the warlock sorcery where I'm thinking I'm doing a good thing because I'm putting out the truth, but I could be under a spell, bro. Like, think about it. Now, of course, you with the Most High, you know, how could somebody put you under a spell? Ain't no telling, man, because I don't got all the knowledge in the world about how all that sorcery and witchcraft work. It could work if you put yourself in a position for it to work. That's why the scripture says, give no place to the devil. You know, so sometimes we give place to the devil and he's able to operate, you know, because we yielded our members to, you know, or at least for me, you know, talking about that dude every minute. And it probably put me in a place where it's like I'm being drained spiritually, you know, and I'm not putting out content. I missed a lot of stories, a lot of truth, a lot of videos I was supposed to put out. And I'm so far behind on all that content. And it's like now that I'm dealing with all these issues, and it's not even like it's happening now. It just got worse, you know, because I've been dealing with these issues since I left New York, you know. But I figure, hey, in order to be successful, you have to sacrifice. And yeah, the outward exterior looks great. You know, you got this, you got that. That's all a part of it. And the thing is, a lot of people that are successful or became successful, they went through the same process. They had to literally struggle. It ain't no, oh, you just did this and you making all this money. That's not how it happened, man. You got to go through. You got to struggle, you know, and it's painful. It really is. It's painful. It's stressful. You're going to cry. You're going to do all of that stuff, man. You're going to do all of that stuff. So it is what it is, man. Let the haters continue to hate. I know they would love to hear news. Oh, Ringo's going through something. They would love to hear that kind of news. It'll be music to their ears. Like, yes, he's going through something. He's struggling, whatever. He's going to die soon. He's going to lose his house. He's going to lose his vehicle. He's going to lose this. People get excited about all that type of stuff. You know, they really do. But I got to take care of some things. You know, like I said, I'm done talking about this guy. I feel real good about the decision. Like I said, if you make videos, I'll be tuning in, you know what I mean? Be in the clouds or come into the comments to show my support. But as for me, I'm not making no more videos about that guy because I realize what he's doing. I realize that he's waiting for me to make videos about him, and I'm not. And I talked that over with my family. I said, hey, I'm done. They were like, they're happy to hear that I said I'm done. They said, we've been trying to tell you to stop making videos about him. He's draining you. He's causing you more problems. And it's really true, man. He's an energy vampire, man. Energy harvesting. That's what he's been doing the whole time. So it is what it is, man. So I'm going to get on out of here, man. I'm out. Peace.
Hey, what's up, fam? Hopefully you can hear me. I'm going to actually do replies to your messages bit by bit since you left me several, and I want to make sure I don't leave anything out. I have picked up and noticed that things have changed. Like, I was like, something is off. And you're right, that guy, he's literally just trying to drain every bit of your energy. You know, it's like in the past, I would make videos about him, but he would still be focused on you. Rollo would make videos about him, but then he still would be focused on you. It's like, we know he's trying to drain. I mean, he wants to drain all of our energy, but if he could literally be you, like drain you, he's like Shang Tsung from Mortal Kombat. You know, like if he could literally absorb you and become you and unalive you, that's what he would do. I definitely feel you. I support you falling back from doing the content with that guy because it's just time. And I think right now, Rollo is kind of sort of doing the same thing. I notice he kind of follows in your footsteps, so to speak. And, you know, right now it's for me. I will finish, quote unquote, finish things off. I'll continue to speak about him until the Most High says otherwise. But you are absolutely right. His energy is crazy draining. It just, him being a pure demon, it's just ridiculous. And you are absolutely right. Things got to come to an end, and you got to focus on you. You got to take care of your family. You know what I'm saying? You got 4 daughters, your wife. You know, you got a blessed, wonderful family. So I already know, you know, man to man, I already know what time it is. You gotta be there. And like you said, you don't make any money talking about New Breed, which is crazy because you would think with the amount of people that pulls up, besides like the super chats and stuff like that, like you said, Cash App, super chats, you would think with the amount of people that will pull up and try to watch the content, you would think that those videos would get more views, but it's something that this guy has done. It's like it's backwards, and like in that video that you also have, that members only video you also have, it's just crazy because he was saying that he was like, I gotta get some new people to talk about me. He was like, I gotta get some new content creators to talk about me. I don't know if you came into the chat then, or I don't know if you saw his video at that point, but yeah, that's what he was talking about. He's like, I gotta get some new content creators to come in and talk about me, because he's thinking it's promotion. But what I know is it's not promotion. It's an energy thing that he's trying to do, but he's trying to call it promotion. But in any case, I'm going to take the reins on that. I got you, fam. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to head up the talking about him. And I know what you said about cloning cloaks, because he's waiting on a response. You know, just to bring closure to that whole situation with cloning cloaks. I'll pretty much handle that as it relates to New Breed and them. I got you, fam. You just focus on you. You gotta do you. I'm in 1 million percent support of you doing you. You gotta do you. We're going into a new year. You know, we gotta set things right. Your channel, like you said, we gotta get your channel to where it needs to be. Yeah, you got to be focused on that other content. I got New Breed, fam. I got them. Yeah, man, this is crazy. I believe that guy, New Breed's been doing something. Again, like you said, he's a real life energy vampire, and he's been doing something to try to drain our platforms and try to like siphon it into him. Remember when I got knocked out during my live stream the other night? That's the first time I've ever had something like that take place. And of course, I had been tired. I had been busy. You know, I work in the school system and we're on break right now. So I'm able to catch up on rest. So it's kind of like, I know the devil tries to attack you when you weak, you know, quote unquote, catch you slipping. He don't come for you when you strong, when you looking, when you ready. He try to come for you, you know, catch you off guard, what have you. So all of that, whatever he did as far as draining my energy, I know that's him doing stuff, him and them people all teamed up doing things. And that's exactly what he's trying to do with you. It's like he can't stop you with your content. Like that guy can't hold a candle. He can't hold nothing against you and your content. That's blatantly obvious. So it's like he's trying to take you out another way, and he's trying to hit you financially, because that guy ain't doing nothing financially. He ain't making no money. That Planet Marketing travel garbage, that he ain't doing nothing with that. So it's like he's trying to hit you right now. And I know how you feel about prayer, at least public prayer. But I believe the Most High put it on your mind, on your heart, and your spirit to share that with me, because I'm going to be going into the trenches. I'm going to be praying as hard as I can for you and your family. I remember it was a time when Rollo was coming to me and he fell down, and it was like he was almost like about to give up. And I know it was just, I was like, this ain't Rollo. It's not the Rollo I know. And I know we all have weak moments and stuff, but that's why the Bible says it's not good for us to be alone. You know, I'm here for you, fam. I'm pretty sure you know this. If you didn't know that, you wouldn't be reaching out to me. You wouldn't be sending me these messages. Like, I'm here, man. I'm here. I get it. It's the same thing. I know people like, oh, BrainWavezz balling. He don't need no help. I'm like, man, I got things I gotta pay, things I gotta do, things to take care of. All my money goes to the family. You know, it's just crazy. Like, it's so much, so many people you are supporting, so many things you invest in. And I'm not talking about like investing in terms of like you making money, but I'm talking about in terms of being able to keep things afloat and keep people going. I understand exactly. You know, it's crazy. And I know this is something that you obviously have been praying about, And it's like the Most High gotta hear, because I know the other brothers that you shared it with, I'm pretty certain they're gonna be praying, and I'm gonna be praying too, because the last thing I ever want to see is, I don't want to see you fall, and you ain't falling on my watch. I'm not hearing, like, the Most High ain't sharing nothing with me that you and your family need to be in some type of worse situation. I mean, we all go through the struggle, the trials and tribulations, but I'm talking about like falling to the point where you know, like for example, if it were known publicly, then people would be, you know, laughing, enjoying, you know, making content, ha ha ha, you know, look at Ringo, he, you know, he fell, he lost his, nah man, no, I'm gonna be going into the trenches, fam. And I believe that's why the Most High put it in your heart to send this to a prayer warrior. This reminds me, I gotta, between that video I did about the ex-witch trying to attack people when they're asleep, I gotta step my prayer game up, fam. That's one of the things that I haven't been doing as much as I should. I haven't been praying as much. I usually be praying like, I be praying like no tomorrow, keeping people covered in prayer, a lot of things. And I need to get back to that. And you're not the only one that's on my prayer list, but you and your family definitely are on my prayer list. No, man, I'm not gonna see that, and I don't want to see it, and I'm gonna do everything in my. Man, I was just talking and didn't even look down at the phone and realize that the message got cut off. So I don't know what got cut off, but I'm gonna be going into the trenches, fam. This gotta stop. You're supposed to be in a total different situation and not in this situation. And it's something that, you know, nobody needs to know publicly, obviously, because they can't handle that information. It's not meant for them to know. I'm going to be going into the trenches, and I'm going to do all I can. I'm definitely here. You know, if you just need to vent, talk, that's what I do. You know, that's one of the things that just really pissed me off at one point in time when New Breed tried to sabotage my life coaching business, because that was one of the things that people was dependent, like, I don't want to say dependent, but people know that they could come to me and share things with me. It's a natural thing. I've always been that way as a child, been that way growing up. This is not something like, oh, it's just, let me get into this. I've always been that way. And, you know, it's funny how obviously the devil know the things that you're gifted in and what you're meant to do and where you're meant to be. And of course, he'll try to attack that and to try to keep others from being blessed by that. So, you know, we gonna turn this thing around, fam. We turning this thing around. I'm glad you're making these moves. I'm glad you're making these moves, because you got to do what you got to do. Oh man. Sometimes, you know, I know it's a part of life, and you get news about, you know, the people that you have in your circle. It's tough, fam. You know, I take things to heart. You know, I know people see me, I'm real tough, and I am tough, but, you know, I care a lot. My heart goes out to people that I care about. And you're one of them. Like I said, you know, your family, your wife. I know I haven't met y'all. Actually, speaking of which, yes, we're on the guest list. Me, my wife, my son, we're on the guest list to be at Brother Zach's wedding. So if we don't meet each other before then, we're definitely going to meet up come, you know, July or whatever. We're definitely meeting up because we on the list. Man. Everything is happening according to the Most High's time. It's like times like this, we got to draw closer to him. I know you know this, but it's just a reminder. This is a time, you know, with you fasting. Like you said, you focusing on the content that the Most High's put on your heart that you need to cover, and you falling back talking from that God. It's like it's fasting time. I know you know there's many ways of fasting. It's you're in that fasting time. It's time for breakthroughs. It's time for some positive, or should we say more positive things to take place. It's already going in the right direction just by you know, talking about this and making these changes. It's gonna shift, fam. It's gonna shift in a positive direction. it was funny. I was laughing towards the end of your second to last message that you sent me earlier, because, you know, you said it was about 35 minutes worth of messages. It was right on time. I've been out here cleaning the whip because, you know, I said I was going to get out there last night doing my live. But then by the time I was going to get out there, the temperature dropped. Like, it was just right around 40, felt like 30 something. I said, nah, man. And then I looked at the weather, said it was going to be like 62 or something. So I've been out here now, and I called a break right before it started to rain. I was actually cleaning up the crib. Whole family was cleaning up the crib, and I said, hey, let me come outside real quick. Come outside, where you at? Like your old video that you had did. But I came outside, got the whip cleaned up, and been able to listen to the messages while I've been cleaning up the whip. And I'm pretty much done now, so I can pretty much get back on the inside. But yeah, it's like you said, people be looking. They see the cars, they see the, you know, the homes, they see your setup on social media, and they think that everything's gravy. They think that you don't struggle financially. I mean, like I said, I've had my moments too, even just recently. It's like you'll be fine, and then next thing you know, it seems like out of nowhere, situations happen. You know what I'm saying? It's like things come up, and it's like your money, you be good, and all of a sudden your money be looking funny, and it's like I'll bounce right back. But I had just had one of those moments. Was it like a week ago or whatever? I mean, it was like crazy, and so it's like, well, money's back good, but it's like, you know, I gotta watch it. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to sit down, and I gotta take care of some bills when I get done. It's kind of like when you did that live stream about the that emoji that the person posted when you look like, man, I gotta pay these bills, man. I gotta pay these bills. Yeah, it was like that. I tell you, man, they have no idea what we deal with on social media, and that's just on the financial end. And then, like you said, being attacked and stuff like that, you know, spiritual attacks and all that we be going through. It's a lot, man. It's a lot, and it's not meant for our viewers to truly understand what's going on. You know, it's meant for us because we're on a similar journey. You know, as content creators, as brothers, as men, as, you know, husbands, fathers. You know, we got to do what we got to do, and you know, we understand it all. So. Yeah, I got you, fam. I definitely got you. It's like with me, like I said, with the, it's like I be with, like I said, with holidays and stuff like that. You know how it is. It's like family members, you know, the women, the kids, you know, they kind of want to get into things. So, you know, we're going to spend some time with family. That's more so what it is, being able to kick back and spend some time with family. And, you know, it is what it is. Ironically, I ended up putting up some lights in the outside of the house. Like for the kids, neighbors was asking. He was like, "You gonna put lights up this year?" And I just went on and did it. You know, I don't like to talk about it on social media because it's hard to explain. But ironically, we got a contest, and it's like none of the neighbors like wanted to bother when they see how I put up the lights and stuff. They was like, "Yeah, there's not one neighbor in the community that is going to even come close to the lights that I got." So that was some of the stuff when I be outside working, been out in the cold, but it's been therapeutic. You know how it is, like when you're working on the yard, working on the grass. Anytime I get to get outside, like working on this car, it's therapeutic. You know what I'm saying? And so, you know, it is what it is. I'm gonna go in the crib, finish cleaning up. I'm probably gonna do that video about how I got attacked. And kind of go into another thing. It's not going to be so much about New Breed, but just about how these things work spiritually. Because my content, ironically, has been shifting as well. Even though I'm talking about that, guys, more strategic videos. So, you know, it is what it is. I'll just kind of continue to do. But we're going to be pressing forward and moving on. And, you know, it is what it is. I'm here for you, fam. Like I said, you need to vent. You just want to talk. Whatever, you know, whatever it is, just whether it's something good, it don't have to be bad stuff, obviously, something good. I'm here, fam. I know you know that, but I just want you to hear it from my mouth, so it's confirmation on what you already know. All right, fam, be easy, and you know, we'll get up soon for sure. Hey, what's up, bro? I had a couple of people hit me up. They told me to take a look at your live. And obviously I was live at the same time you were live, so I didn't see you live. But I know based upon listening to the first part that you're referring to me. So what I want to go ahead and tell you right off the bat, I want to make it right with you. I want to do whatever it is that I need to do. I know how the things that you said, and I do understand how it appears. That wasn't my intention. I know how it appears. I know what it looks, but I want to make it right. And I know one of the things you said to make it right is to react to your videos. So I want to do whatever I need to do between you and me behind the scenes. I want to make it right with you. Even if I got to break, financial bread with you or whatever it is. Relationship is everything, like you said, and I want to make sure that we good. So, I understand, like you said, it pissed you off. It made you angry. And, like you said in the video, you trying to, give me time, give me grace. So, I want to let you know, I'm going to follow up with you a little bit later. I don't know if you're going to get this message tonight. I don't know if you're going to get it tomorrow. But I want to follow up with you. As far as the whole, Henry and Monique situation, it ain't no problem for me to fall back. But I know, of course, you said react to your videos, so that people can see your videos. I guess since I'm getting visibility, on the whole subject with the Henry and Monique situation and Heavenly and all of them, especially me reacting to your videos, I want to follow your suggestion and your guidance on it. Like I said, I want to make it right. I want to do whatever it is that I can do to make it right. And I want to follow whatever it is that you essentially say. So hopefully you reach back to me and you let me know. I know how you say you feel about apologies. I know actions speak louder than words. Like I said, it was not my intention. I had no intention of taking any bread from your household or doing anything like that. Of course, I ain't trying to make excuses, anything like that. It's just been a busy week and I just been trying to get to it, just trying to just jump to it and just get to the videos, especially with Monique putting out videos and all of that. And I know the polygyny subject, of course, that's definitely not an expertise of mine. So, I can push that video or any videos. I want to follow what you suggest specifically for me to do to make this good with you. Do want to say my bad, I had no problem apologizing. That's the last thing of my intention. So I'll just wait for you to hit me back and you let me know, what I need to do or what you would suggest so we can come to some type of resolution moving forward. And we'll just go from there. Until I hear back from you, though, I'm gonna fall back from any of those Henry and Monique videos. I'm just gonna leave that whole subject alone right now. I got other content. I've been trying to get to it, but I haven't had time to put out the content. So that's why I've been pushing out so much content so quick. And then it is what it is. Like I said, I'm not trying to make no excuses, but I just want to make it right with you. So I'll just wait for you to hit me back and let me know what you suggest. That's the best thing I can do to make it right with you. That's what I want to do. I want to make it right with you. I want to make it right with your household. And I want to make sure you can eat, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So I'll just go from there, waiting till you hit me back. I'm sure you're going to be heated, as it's warranted. It's definitely warranted. I definitely understand. But like I said, I just want to make it right with you. So I'll holler at you then after you hit me back up. All right. Peace.